The Nevi'im in general were almost without exception, were opponents of the deep state of their time. And as later, usually were the Chachamim. The Chachamim who were the Talmidim, the students of the Nevi'im, and Talmidei Talmidim Shalan Nevi'im, they were opposed to those who wielded power falsely and those who acted deceitfully and spoke against them. The Nevi'im spoke against them. Sometimes they were persecuted for so doing, as were Chachamim in later times. The Nevi'im, so this Pasuk Lamed Aleph speaks about Nevi'im, as we explained, these are Nevi'ei Sheker, and they are part of the deep state. They support the current establishment. They say, believe the kings, believe the Sarim, the ministers, his advisors, go according to what the Kohanim tell you. They're speaking the truth. And Yirmiyahu is complaining, Wa'ami ohavu chen, my people seem to go along with this state of affairs. Umat ta'asu laharitha. And therefore, Jonathan says, Wa'ami rahimu chen, my people seem to like this state of affairs. Umar ta'abdun lasofa, what can be done? What can be done for such a people, for people who insist on working in this fashion, and thinking in this fashion, and accepting the lies because they're convenient, they're comfortable. It's usually the case, Nevi'ei Sheker, false prophets, and Chachmei Sheker. Rabbi Nachman in Breslov refers to certain Rabbanim, unfortunately, in his time, that he referred to them as Rabbanim Shel Sheker, and sometimes he referred to them as Rabbanim Shel Erev Rav. The thing that clearly marks out such people, and such people, of course, exist in our time as well. Unfortunately, this is a problem. It's a problem because this puts the onus of having to examine reality and think things through for yourself. That onus devolves onto the average Jew. Every Jew has to decide which kind of person do I listen to. This was true. This has always been the case in all situations. This was true, if you recall, 21 years ago, for example, in the time of the dictator and the criminal Ariel Sharon's destruction of Gush Katif. There was no shortage of wise men, so to speak, some of them known as Rabbanim, who told you this is a good idea, it's fine. This is what the security experts tell you. This is what things will be. This is, as Sharon himself famously claimed, it's recorded, you don't have to believe me, that this will improve our security, etc. Well, there are a lot of people who said these things and went along with it. And there were plenty of Rabbanim who said, yes, and you have to follow such orders, and you have to do these things, etc., etc. And that was, of course, the more convenient approach to adopt. It's much easier for a soldier to say, I'll follow orders, than to say, I will examine the order and think about it. And if I think that I may not follow this order, it is forbidden for me to do so, I will say so and I will not do it. That requires courage, and that is difficult. And so nothing is new. And hadash tahadashash. There is nothing new under the sun. This is always the case. People who are not willing to grapple with uncomfortable facts and difficult realities, and always choose the easy path, are almost always in the majority. And the truth seekers are almost always in the minority. That, unfortunately, has been traditionally and historically the way of the world. And so it was in the time of Yirmiyahu, and that's what Yirmiyahu is describing and bemoaning this fact.